Good evening, all. Welcome in. My name is Sunsaray, and this is Enamored Beauty. Tonight is very exciting. We're going to be doing a get ready with me using new makeup that I've purchased over the last week. So if you're new here, welcome. I'd love for you to join the community. You can do so by clicking on that subscribe button down below, and then you'll become a Sunscriber. And we'd love to have you as a part of the community. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Please go ahead and you guys hit that like button on the way in. And I'm excited to have you guys return. Let me go ahead and check the chat and see who's here. Hello, Kat, welcome in. Hello, Kim, welcome in. I want you guys to know that everything that I'm going to use tonight has been linked for you all in the description box below, as well as here on the live direct. I'm pinning my first product that I'm going to be using tonight. Actually, let me do that in reverse. I'm going to use my, did I put it in here? 1 second. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, no, I did. Okay, so perfect. Yeah. This is the Creal Moisture Source, my favorite liquid moisturizer. Everything that I'm using is linked for you all. And you all do have the ability to shop directly with those links without ever leaving the live stream at all. Good evening, Gwen. How are you? Good to see you. I'm excited to try these items with you all on tonight. First impressions on some of them. Hey, Noelle, welcome in. Good to see you. I want to start before I forget to tell you guys that if any of you were looking for that I Need a Cool Natasha Denona palette, she's 30% off at eCosmetics right now. So I thought I would bring that up because I know a lot of you are Natasha Denona fans, like myself. I personally won't be getting that palette, but if you're interested, it's 30% off right now at eCosmetics, and I've tagged it for you all in the on the, Lord help me, what is it, the community tab. But I can also go ahead and add it here since I brought it up. And the code that you want to use for the palette is EXTEND, EXTEND, will save you 30% off on the new I Need a Cool palette at eCosmetics. And there she is. I'm pinning her now for you all. So if you're interested in this palette, you can get her for 30% off using the code EXTEND, EXTEND, at checkout. And as you all come in, if you like the live, I see that there are 9 of you here and only 1 like. So if we can get those likes to match, I would so appreciate it. Good evening, Brittany. Welcome in. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate your compliment. Thank you so much. All right, so the face is freshly washed. I just applied Creal's Moisture Source. The next product we're going into is VIOLETTE FR's Boum-Boum Milk. You guys, look at how much I have left. I've literally used this every single day. I love this product. Oh, girl, you got it. You don't even have to worry about it at all. All right, and I'm just gonna press it in. I love this product, you guys. It's so good. All right. Next up is my 111 Skin Eye Cream. And I did forget to pin this, but I will add it later. And just as a disclaimer, some of these products were gifted to me. Thank you to the brands that gifted me these products. Sarah Creal, 111 Skin, Violette FR, thank you all. All right, next up, we are going to get into the foundation. Now, I have been using my sample of this foundation, and I am in love with the foundation. It is the Westman Atelier. Oh, excuse me. The newest foundation from Westman Atelier. I have the shade number D1. Absolutely love the foundation. It is so pretty. And a little bit goes a very long way. I'm literally just gonna dot some on my face and we'll blend it out. All right, that's more than enough. I really just love the finish of the foundation. I really love the finish of the foundation. Hello, Lila, welcome in. And you're in love with this foundation too. I'm so glad to hear it. Hey, Mo, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, this foundation is gorgeous. It really is. Gwen loves it too. There we go. Yeah, it's a hit. I think Gucci did a big one here. How everyone says she did her big one. It's a really good foundation. All right, hop in the shower, enjoy it. Please do. It is so skin-like. I agree. I've got an angry monster here. I got to get to Sephora or Ulta tomorrow to pick up some Peace Out skincare dots. But tonight, I might not have to. I'm going to put on my this acne medication that I have, and hopefully it'll be gone by morning. But I've been eating too much junk food, I'm assuming, because this thing popped up literally overnight. And it's not my friend. But it's okay. I'll get my skin back in order. All right, so look at that foundation, you guys. So beautiful. It really is just so skin-like, as you all said in the chat. Next, let's get these brows. We're going to brush them up, and then we're going to use the Hourglass Arch eyebrow pencil just to fill in the tail end of the brow. Have I tried which concealer? Let me know which concealer you're asking about, and then I can let you know. All right, we're going to go in and fill in the tail end of my brow here. Brows for me are a pet peeve. I have to define them or they don't, the eye look won't look as good as it could without it. Without the extra definition. So let me do that really quickly here. Larla is asking me about a concealer and she wants to know if I've tried it. Westman Atelier, I have and I love it. It is a nice concealer. My problem is that I couldn't finish it and my Sarah Creal on time, so mine's that I had expired. But it is a really nice concealer. Thank you for asking. I do have a shade match up on my channel, and I will put it in the chat for you in just a second. You guys, I'm going through these brow products like water. This pencil is literally gone already. Oh, shout out to Josh for fixing his mom's AC in the over 100-degree weather there in Texas. That's amazing. When I say we're going to finish this brow pencil, honey, we're going to get every stroke out of here. And I don't think I have any more brow products. I'm gonna have to check. Maybe I have a new one that I haven't tried yet. I can't believe this one's already gone. No. This is a really nice pencil, you guys. Yep, it's an empty. All right, well, we're gonna have to just roll with it. It looks decent, so we'll roll with it. Nice and natural. If you guys are looking for a brow product, the Hourglass Arch Micro Brow Sculpting Pencil is a really nice one. But now she's empty, so I'm gonna move her to the side. And let me grab that link to the Westman Atelier concealer for Lila real quick. It's really nice and lightweight. I can't remember if I used it with eye cream or without. I can tell you that just like Sarah's, I don't set it, which is a good sign. Because I don't like wearing powder under my eye. Let me see. Just going through my shorts real quick so I can see if I can find it real quick. How's everyone doing this evening? I'm so excited to get into this product with you guys, the new YSL Make Me Blush Cream. And I have KJH brand mascara. She calls it her Microscara. It's really pretty. Can't wait to try this with my lash primer this time. And then the new Smoky by Chanel. I swatched this for you guys, and I cannot wait to play with her. She's gorgeous. And she's sold out everywhere still. Last time I checked. So I hope you guys are ready to get into those new products. I did try out the new Danessa Myricks 4D gloss, the gloss work. Not a fan. It's definitely for the girl who loves MAC's lip gloss though. And I'm not a girl that loves MAC's lip gloss. So it's not for me. But if you like MAC's lip gloss, you'll love Danessa's gloss. Let me know if there's any new products that you guys have tried besides the Westman Atelier foundation that we all know and love now. I'm glad to hear that you all have tried it and that you love it. Still scrolling for that short. Forgive me. If I don't find it in the next couple minutes, I will move on and repost it to the community tab a little later. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Found it. All right, there's the short on the Westman Atelier concealer. You're feeling weird. It's been, oh man, it has been a day. You ain't lied. It has been a day. We're going to go in with concealers now. This is my concealer duo in Sarah Creal. This is the Trade Secrets Face Flex Correct. I purchased this on my own. The concealer she did send to me, shade 7.5. I love this duo together. The other day I just wore the corrector on its own, and it looks so gorgeous. Went really, really beautiful. So let's go ahead and get that blended out. You're so welcome, Lila. It's my pleasure. That's what I'm here for. So I'm glad that you asked. And anytime I can help, I'm more than happy to. All right, we're gonna blend this out. I want to thank all of you for being here. I really do appreciate you. Please, as you come in, do hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, I'd love for you to become a part of the community. We hit 1,900 subscribers yesterday. I'm overjoyed about it. I would love to be at 2K by the end of the week. I know that it's possible. I just have to get seen by 100 more folk, right? And I know that that's possible. So I hope that that happens for me by the week's end. It's slow growth here, but I love it here. Yeah, it was, well, I'll tell you this. I was going to keep it and give it to my niece. I had her try it and she doesn't like it either. She's 15. And she, in her words, it's tacky and it's sticky. And so for me, I didn't like it and I was going to keep it. But when she didn't want it, I definitely said, well, I'll just take it back and get something else. So I'm going to be exchanging it likely tomorrow. And I think I'm going to either do a Boum-Boum from Violette or her another, oh, I forgot the name of the other product. Another of her lip product in the Boum-Boum Caramel. Everyone has their preference, and that's the great thing about makeup and being individuals. And just in my opinion, I think it's more like lip glass, Max Lip Glass than anything else. Yeah, so that's just my honest opinion, and you guys know that I always give it to you in my honest opinion. So I wanted to love it. That's why I picked it up. Unfortunately, I didn't. So, but again, just because it's not for me doesn't mean it won't work for you. Okay, so we've got our base on. Let's go into the contour bronzer, if you will. I'm going to use the Westman Atelier. This is the Face Trace Contour Stick in the shade Whiskey. I absolutely love this shade. It's so pretty on my skin. And soon I'm going to have the Sun Tone Bronzer again from Westman. So I'll be able to use it with this and see if I like it better or if I like them both on their own, aside from each other. Thank you again to Westman Atelier for the gifting. I really appreciate it. I'm so very excited. I don't think that that was an honest, well, I won't say it wasn't honest, but I found that you definitely would have to reapply it. And in order to get the pigmentation or opacity, sorry, you're definitely going to have to build up. And like I said, I tried it all day Saturday, and I just got to Sunday. I just got to a point that I didn't want to, it was not my cup of tea. So I just stopped using it because I'm not one to continue using something that I feel is not going to work for me. And so I just felt that it's not my preference. But I wanted to give it a try, one, because it's her first gloss. And I have a lot of her products that I do enjoy. So I just wanted to give it a try. But I don't think the girl who doesn't like, for instance, I love the Edam lip balm. Let me see what it's called. I'll tell you exactly what it's called. This Edam Le Choo Choo Lip Softening Balm. Hi, Nicole. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. If you're new, would love to have you join the community. You can do so by clicking on that subscribe button and becoming a sunscriber. Welcome. The Le Choo Choo Softening Balm, I love, I enjoy. It's not, see, not sticky, not tacky. I have it in Butter Mochi on my lips. That's what I'm using for lip prep, if you will. Kat says it feels like the Creal photo shoot gloss. I've never tried that. Lila loves the Eat 'em lip balm too. Girl, I have like 4 of them. I'm in trouble over here. Okay, let's see what's next. Let me blend out my concealer a little bit more. Actually, I didn't even do my concealer. I just moved on without concealing. I just did the color corrector. Let me put some concealer, shade 7.5. Yeah, so if I was to compare it to anything, it would be lip gloss. Yeah, because in my opinion, it's not even, I wouldn't compare it to Eat 'em. It's not an Eat 'em type product. But I'm happy for those of you that it works for. And Danessa knows I love her, and I also tagged her in my first impression. So I'm telling you all the same thing that I told the brand and the same thing that I shared with Danessa. So it's not a secret at all. And I mean, I'm a small creator, so not that my word holds tons of weight, but I always want to share my honest opinion when it comes to a product. All right, you guys, we are at the part where we're going to try this blush now. This is the YSL Make Me Blush Cream or Cream Blush, okay? So YSL's Make Me Blush Cream in the shade 90 Toffee Temptation. When I saw this blush online, I immediately fell in love with it because I love brown blushes. Now, on yesterday, I did swatch it and post the reel of those swatches, the swatch for you. And I was disappointed because it was not as pigmented as I thought it was gonna be. Now, my thought is that it's gonna show up better on my skin, meaning my cheeks, than it did in my swatch. And so, okay, sorry about that. So, I wasn't impressed by the swatch. However, I can tell you the texture feels amazing. Let me see if it has a scent, because I don't even remember if I smelled it yesterday or not. Oh, it smells beautiful. It's like a fresh, it's a fresh scent. Let me see here. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right, so let's get into it. The packaging is stellar as always. I don't think you ever have to worry about packaging when it comes to YSL Beauty. They do an excellent job. I especially am excited because it's silver, and silver is my shade, okay? I love silver. I'm a silver girl. We're going to use Sarah Creal's Blush and Blur brush to apply the product. And let's see what we think. Here we go. I'm gonna see if I can build up the color. Right now, I'm not impressed. It looks the same as it did on my swatch. Hello, Vicky. How are you? Good to see you. This is the new YSL Make Me Blush Cream in the shade 90 Toffee Temptation. And I'm not impressed with this shade, to be honest. It looks more like my skin tone. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be keeping this. I can see it, so I'm not saying that it's not visible. But what I am saying is that it's not giving me the pigmentation that I require for myself. So if you are lighter than me, I think it's going to be beautiful on your skin tone. I'm not saying, again, that it doesn't show up. It shows up, but how much am I going to have to build it to get it to where I want it to be? Let me do more here. It's pretty, but is it... I've got a blush that I love more. I'll just say that. Yeah, I thought it was going to be more pigmented. Gwen says it's pretty. You can put honeymoon on top of it. Now, so that's another thing. So my thing is that with blushes, I don't usually do powder and a cream. I mean, I don't do a cream and then top it with a powder. I like to wear a cream blush. I'm saying for my collection, I don't think it's worth me keeping because I've got 2 other blushes that I don't have to do as much work with. So let me see here. Don't get me wrong. Again, it's a beautiful, I think it's pretty, but is it worth having in my collection with what I've already got? I don't think so. That's just my honest opinion. And that's what you're always going to get here is my honesty. So this is 90 Toffee Temptation from YSL. Let me know if you think I should keep it. You all know the other shades that I have in my collection. Let me pull up a photo of some comparison swatches that I did for you all. All right. Hey, boo, look at you coming on in. You guys, Melissa is in the house. Welcome in, Melissa. You all know Melissa from It's Melissa Lorraine. She just recently did the Basquiat matte collection. So if you guys want to check that video out, please do. And let me show you all the comparison swatches that I did for you all, okay? That way you can see what I'm talking about. All right, let me see. Oh, that can't move up. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get it better here. All right. Okay, that's not gonna work. You know what? I'll post it for you all because I don't see, it's not gonna work the way I want it to. I need it to move out the way. But basically, I can do it live for you all here because I have those blushes. So the blushes in my collection that I currently own and love are from VIOLETTE FR, from Prada. And it's probably better that I do it live anyhow, so we'll do that. And then even that cinnamon one from Armani, let's swatch that next to it too. Yeah, let's do that. I'll give you guys comparison swatches real quick. All right, so let's do YSL 90 Toffee Temptation. Okay. Now that even swatched better than it did the other day. So maybe I have to just go into it some more. So I'll post an updated swatch video. And yeah, that swatched way better than it did the other day. Next is the Prada Cafe. And these are the brown blushes that I have in my collection. Okay, the next one is Ombre Rouge Fumé from Violette FR. She's my love, you guys, okay? I love this blush here. And then we'll do Cinnamon from Armani. They're all in the same family. You see that? So again, let's go down the arm. This is Toffee Temptation from YSL. This is Prada's Cafe. This is Violette FR's Ombre Rouge Fumé. And then this is the Cinnamon by Armani. So which one is you all's favorite? Let me know. So I clearly have a type, right? Monique says the Armani one is her favorite. Oh, I'm sorry. Brittany said, oh, Armani. Oh, everyone says Armani. Oh, Lila says Prada and Armani. I'm going to have to do a video of these on my face so that you all can see the different nuances. Because although they look similar, they are very much different. All right. Let's see. Kat says she's failing to see the difference. That's like a funny, Kat. You're too much. Yeah, so maybe I'll work on that this weekend for you guys. Because that'll need me to be going in between foundation and having to, you know, do face swatches. So yeah, exactly, Melissa. Exactly. So let me just blur this out a little bit here. In all honesty, yeah, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to keep just this blush on. I was about to say, let me switch it out, but I'm not going to do that because this is what this is about. Again, it's pretty. I like it. But is it giving me anything different from what I've got? Not really. It's YSL, and I love the packaging on it. Let's just see if we can build it up a little bit more. But yeah, I was hoping for I was hoping that it would be a little bit more brown, if you will. Let's tap it and see if we get more pigmentation doing that. Okay, so we're gonna build it by tapping here. Okay, that's giving me more of something. I don't know. I'm going to have to sleep on it. You guys vote, though. Based on these, vote if it stays or if it goes. Give me an A in the chat if YSL stays. Give me a B in the chat if you say it goes. And remember, this one is the YSL. Lila says it goes. Gwen said she's not sure. No, look at Melissa trying to get me to keep it. Said put it over honeymoon. Gwen said that earlier. Put honeymoon on top of it. Monique is funny. It's for those YSL ladies who lunch in the south of France. Well, I'm definitely not them. Not yet, anyways. Yeah, you and Gwen are saying the same thing. Let's do this. Let's, I was going to say, let me do that right now. No, maybe I'll try it again tomorrow. Melissa says, agreed. Very ladies who lunch. Oh, I love the shade, no shade. Okay, the next very exciting product. Yeah, no, I didn't buy it for a bronzer. I don't even think Sarah Creal is a better option for me for bronzer if I wanted to go nice light cream. Let me show you her bronzer. And then we will move on, I promise. Okay, this is Sarah Creal's Just Like Paradise. See, that's the nice everyday bronze. It's a beautiful mommy on the go blush. Melissa. But aren't all of these mommy on the go blushes? Aren't they all nice mommy on the go blushes? Maybe I'll keep her. I don't know. I think she's a little subtle. Brittany said, not for that price. Listen. Okay. Let's move on to this eye look, you guys. I am excited about this. The lip can wait. It's going to be one of the Chanel Ultra Tenue Duos. Let me just pull one now before I forget. Yeah, we'll do Intense Caramel. That's perfect. Let me pull a lip liner. And let's talk about Chanel, you guys. This is my first Chanel eyeshadow palette. It's the 9-pan eyeshadow palette, the Coco Mademoiselle makeup. I'm sorry, it's part of the Coco Mademoiselle makeup collection. Now, it has 9 shades and it retails for $132. I picked it up from Nordstrom. And I used a birthday card, gift card that I received from my girlfriends. So I only came out of pocket about $43. But I'm so thrilled to have it. Like I said, it's my first Chanel eyeshadow palette. I haven't used it. I did swatch it. I'm very excited to see what I can come up with as far as looks are concerned. So let's just hop into it. I mean, nothing to it but to do it, right? So let's grab some eye brushes. I'm going to use my Sonia G eye brushes today. I'm just going to grab a few of them that are sitting here and pick from what I want as I go. Yes, it's $132. However, if you think about it, it's cheaper than buying 2 quads. So, that's how I had to think about it. It's cheaper than 2 quads. And none of the other quads that they have really spoke to me anyways. So it's not like I'm missing out on something that I wanted. This one spoke to me because it has mattes and it has shimmers. And when I swatched it, I thought it was beautiful. Plus, I'd already picked up the fragrance in the collection, so I thought, why not try the eyeshadow? And I was lucky because I got the last one at my Nordstrom. She sold out. She has no more, and has not restocked either. And I have been seeing folks with the lipstick. I wish I would have picked it up, but I didn't. So I'm watching it for, I'm keeping an eye on if it comes back in stock. If it does not, I plan to pick up Flying Cloud because I think that'll be a pretty nude for my collection. Plus, I have points at Ulta that I could use to get that lipstick. Let's see the shadows again. Okay, here they are before we get into the eye look. Here they are. Very neutral, very natural, very Chanel, right? Soft, subtle, sophisticated. Oh, I like that. Soft, subtle, sophisticated. I'm going to need to write that down. I'm going to have to tie that into the title somehow. Let me just make a note of that before I forget. All right, cool. That middle row is calling your name? Yes, absolutely. Well, in that case, why don't we use her? All right, so we're going to go all over lid with this shade. This is going to be the first look inspired by my good girlfriend, Melissa. Okay, so we're going to go all over the lid with this shade. Then I will do my outer V with this shade and the lower lash line. And then I'll do this shimmer atop. Okay. Monique says, pray for her because she thinks she's going to pan her Sephora Cool Tone matte palette. Girl, pan it and then go get you something else. We using our stuff around here. I'm on an empty already tonight. All right, here we go. So we're going to go all over the lid. Where's my T6? That's my all over the lid brush. I know I used her the other day because she's here somewhere. Here she is. I absolutely love this brush from Sonia G. She's one of my favorites. If you don't have her, I highly recommend you pick her up before she sells out again. Oh, you have the warm too? Okay, then you good. But you know that I Need a Cool is 30% off right now if anybody wants that one. It's 30% off at eCosmetics. And that reminds me, let me put the link to my YouTube shop for eCosmetics so that you all can shop that deal. Actually, oh no, I put it in here. So I Need a Cool, let me pin her again. If you all are interested in the Natasha Denona palette, which a lot of people have been comparing to this one, I've not watched any of those comparisons, just to be honest, because I'm not even interested in that Natasha Denona palette, personally. However, it is 30% off at eCosmetics right now if you use the code EXTEND, EXTEND. You click it right here on my live stream. It'll take you right to the website where you can check out without even leaving the live. And I would earn a small commission should you choose to use it, the link. All right, here we go. Starting with this one all over the lid. And I'm not going to use any eyeshadow primer on tonight. I love the large mirror, so we're going to use the mirror. Oh, and it's so good. It's such a nice mirror. Okay. Here we go. No eyeshadow primer. We're going right on the lid with this lighter shade. And that is pretty. That is very pretty. Very everyday. Like an everyday taupey color. This is very Melissa. Melissa, I see you in these shades all the time. This is so you. I'd call it like Our Skin, but better to start the eye look with, right? I'm going back in that same shade on the other eye. That's very everyday. I would totally wear that. Would you all wear this shade on its own? I totally would. All right, I'm gonna build it up just a little bit. Melissa's laughing. She notices her. She's like, girl, throw that shade on the lid and go, honey. Get out. It actually reminds me of one of those MAC shades that she recently bought, one of her singles. You got 50-11 of those shades. I know, it's so funny. We have a type, okay? Don't judge us. All right, next, we are going to use this shade. Gwen said, it's a shame I collect all different palettes and hardly use them. I just shake my head. That's so funny. I've got like 10 Natasha Denona palettes underneath my sink in a plastic bin. I've got all 12 of Pat McGrath's Motherships. And I honestly, lately, have been gravitating to smaller palettes and single shadows, which I've never purchased before. So my makeup desire, I guess you would say, is changing. But as long as Pat drops Motherships, I'll always collect them just because I love them. All right, we're gonna go in with this shade here now. And I think I wanna use the T8 to start with. So this is Sonia G's T8. I don't want to lose my monogram so easy, so I'm going lightly. Pat is unused in your household? Oh, no. Oh, you guys, that's pretty. Yeah, I'm going to like this. Oh, oh, man. It's like a burgundy brown. Melissa said, yep, she loves smaller palettes and singles now. She needs easy breezy. Yeah. Yeah, I want to be able to get my makeup done and be out the house. Like, pick it up, do what I got to do and go. That's very pretty. I really like that. Look at that. It's very Chanel, you guys. Remember I said I called it, what did I call it? Let me see. Subtle, hold on. I don't know if any of you are going through perimenopause, but it's not fun. Soft, subtle, and sophisticated. All right, here we go. And I'm just gonna tap it here on the outer V. Very, very pretty. Very soft, subtle, and sophisticated, like I said. Oh, Gwen says she's beginning to use one and done singles to go to. Yeah, it's so easy, right? Just throw it on and go. You don't have to think too much about it. Oh, I think that's really pretty. Ooh wee, Monique says she's fully menopause. Well, see, I'm 44, so the doctor says it's a little early, but based on my symptoms that I discussed with her, sounds like it's coming in early for me. Lila says, ditto, one and done works for her too. Listen, I love that I'm not alone. Listen, oh my God. Don't leave me out here on this branch by myself. This shadow is pretty. Oh, I'm so glad I got her. She's very everyday. Melissa said, don't get her started on perimenopause. And Brittany said, Lord, I don't want it. Melissa says she's, yep, 41 and here with symptoms. Yeah, when I tell you guys the mood swings are scary, the emotions are wild. And I'm just going to pray myself through it. I'm not ready to start the hormone therapy. The doctor explained that there's 2 medications that work in sync for that. And so I can't be on one and not be on the other, because one prevents cancer that could be caused when you have when you're on an estrogen patch. So there's that. Okay. This is, yeah. So I know people are going to ask, is it worth $132? I'd say that depends on you, because for me, like I was saying earlier, if you would have asked me last year, I'd probably say no. But I was in a different space last year with my makeup. And then you have to realize too that Chanel is not a Pat McGrath, right? You're not looking for Pat McGrath impact when you purchase Chanel product. That's another thing that I realized. You've got to be okay with an aesthetics of a brand to say if it's worth it to you, if that makes any sense. Yeah, Monique said, I'm on Jesus. And Brittany said, I don't want to take anything. Yeah, I'm holding off as long as I can. I mean, thank God I have insurance and good insurance, so they'll take care of it. But it's still something to consider whether or not I want to start it right now. I'm 44, and so she says that those symptoms can go 10 years, right? Before you even hit the menopause stage. So there's that. All right, you guys. So we got 2 shades on so far. Lila said, that makes sense. It's about what aesthetic works for you. Absolutely, yes. Melissa says she thinks her video lagged. Just heard something about an estrogen patch. Oh, the doctor says that the hormone therapy for it is an estrogen patch paired with progesterone. And the progesterone, and I want to say I'm not a medical professional. I'm just sharing what information I received from my doctor. The progesterone is to prevent cancer from the additional estrogen that you're replacing. Wow, Gwen says she's blessed. She had no symptoms. Oh, man, that's amazing. Mo said her aesthetic is using her collection. I hear you. All right, next we're going to go into this shade here. And I'm going to use my finger first. And let's apply it on the lid. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Oops, I picked the wrong shadow. Monique says she has a mat mattress and can't sleep on her back. Sleep apnea too. Oh, I used to deal with sleep apnea. With weight loss, the symptoms have gone away. I haven't went and gotten tested again, but all right. Now, let me grab a brush so that I can get in the detailed area that I need. So I'm going to grab Sonia's T9, looks like this, going right into this shadow here. And let me bring you guys in a little bit more. You love it, Melissa? Thank you. And I'm going to use the brush to put more of the shadow where I missed with my finger. It's so pretty. It's so subtle, but it's so beautiful too at the same time. And you guys, I love this jumpsuit that I'm wearing. I'm going to show it to you guys soon. It's from Spanx. It's their new French rib jumpsuit. Thank you to Spanx for the gifting. And I'm wearing it in a size small because the medium was too big. Hello, Cece. Welcome in. It's your first time here? Well, welcome. Glad to have you. Please don't hesitate to join our community by clicking on that subscribe button and becoming a sunscriber. We'd love to have you join the community. You love the blush. You know what, Melissa? I think you might talk me into keeping it. I don't know. I love how it looks on screen. I do. Let me sleep on it. I'm going to sleep on it. It don't have to go nowhere no time soon. Monique says the I Need a Cool palette would be nice paired with Xenon for the holidays. Oh, excellent. Thank you for subscribing. Kat says, I can't lie. It's a very sun blush. It is. That's why I bought it. We know each other. But the question is, do I need it? Remember, I've got a type. But it is pretty. It's warming up on me. I feel like, I don't know what I feel like. I feel like I'm going to need to use it again before I make a decision. Ooh, what did I do to my... Girl, let me fix this concealer. I'm over here like, what did I do to my eyes? Hold on one second. And then we will get into this mascara that I want to show you guys. You guys, Katie did a great job with this mascara. It's pretty to you too, Gwen? Okay. It might need to stay. Especially because that just means y'all want to see me use it more. If you're watching this on replay, drop a comment and let me know what you think of the blushes that I swatched in comparison to the YSL Toffee Temptation number 90 that I'm wearing on my cheeks. And let me know if you think she should remain in the collection or if she's too similar to what I've already got. I would love to know your opinion. Cece says that she was debating on whether or not to get the Natasha Denona I Need a Cool because she just bought the tan palette. Too many palettes, so little time. I understand that. And I think that if you want it, get it on sale. And when on sale, I mean the 30% off. If you use the code EXTEND and you click the link that I have right down below for you for the I Need a Cool palette over at eCosmetics, you'll get 30% off. And I think it will be well worth it if it is the palette that you desire. And it doesn't only work on Natasha Denona, it works on other brands on that website as well that we know and we love. Okay, I'm going to take Sonia's T8 and I'm just going to go through the crease. I just wiped it off. Gwen says she might keep it when she gets it. Well, let me know, Gwen. I didn't put any additional product here, you guys. This eyeshadow look is beautiful. I like it a lot. Again, soft, subtle, and sophisticated. And I think that's perfect for me, being 44 years of age. Cece says, thank you. She'll check it out. Perfect. Yeah, just click the link and it'll take you right over to eCosmetics. Use the code EXTEND. It's EXTEND. And it'll take you and get you the 30% off. All right. So now what we're going to do is jump into the mascara. I used this mascara yesterday. This is the Katie Jane Hughes Microscara. She's new at Sephora and new to Katie's website. I have a link for both. If you'd like to pick it up at Sephora, you can do so. I've also linked it directly to her brand's website. I think it a beautiful mascara. Yesterday when I used it, I wore it all day long. It even did not run when I had a quick cry at my counseling session. So I did not leave with mascara running all down my face, which is a good sign. I think it's a beautiful mascara. So tonight, I'm going to get to try it with my lash primer from Chanel that I always use. So let's get this Chanel La Base on, and then we will put on our KJH mascara. Microscara, excuse me. That's the name of it. All right. You know, the more I look at my face, the more I'm liking the tone of this. I think I need to see it in daylight. So I think I'll try to get up early tomorrow and do my makeup. Oh, I did do a reel on this mascara and a first impressions review for you all. But let me show you guys the wand. 1 second. And it really builds well on itself as well. I guess we can call that like three shades, like three passes. Noelle says beautiful. Thank you, Noelle. All right, let's do these lower lashes here. Oh, I did want to tell you guys also, I opened TikTok again because brands are really TikTok heavy. And so I want to be able to give myself the best shot to partner with brands. So I did open my TikTok back. The more I look at my face, the more I love this blush, actually. So I think I'm going to eat my words because I actually love the way it looks. Brands are encouraging creators to use TikTok. So I did open my TikTok back. I'm only using it right now. I'm using it to post. Not really following anyone right now. Just trying to see how it goes. But I thought I'd share it with you guys. So let me go ahead and pull up the link and I will post it in the chat for you all to check out over there. Well, thank you. Brittany says she's starting to like it too. And Lila says the total look is really lovely thus far. Thank you. I appreciate that. Lord, I can't spell. Hold on. Why can't I find it? Let me just click here. Please hold. I probably haven't posted enough to get into Google's algorithm. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe I need to, I don't know what I need to do. We'll figure that out. But here's my TikTok. All right. Let's go ahead and finish the mascara on that side. What do you guys think of Katie's microscara? Let me know if any of you have tried anything from her brand, and if you're interested in picking up anything from her brand. Since she started at Sephora this week, my Katie Jane Hughes product videos have been getting some hits, so that's nice. Although I was much heavier when I had those products, so it's really bringing me back to those days and being grateful for how far I've come. Let me find that brush to brush through these lashes. I just clumped on an accident somewhere. So let me, here it is. I know I've shared with some of you through my journey that I didn't really realize how heavy I actually was. So it's really an eye-opener for me to go back and look at previous videos of myself. All right. Let me get the tops. All right, we're done with the microscara. The lashes, though. Yes, if it's anything Katie knows, it's lashes. I'm going to put some extra on the bottom lashes. Let's see how we can get those built up. One thing I've always loved watching Katie do is mascara. And so to have her own, I think is pretty dope. Yeah, the this mascara is pretty good price too. I think it's like 26 bucks. So if you're interested, I definitely have it linked for you all. And as you can see, the wand does get every single lash. She says that, you know, you can go even to the tiniest of the lashes and the brush will pick them up. And I find that to be true. Look how pretty that is. I do think I need to blend my eyeshadow a little bit more, a little bit better on one side here. Let me... It wasn't this side, but I'm going to just do it on both sides real quick. All right, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want it to be a little bit. I love how it looks so far. Okay. I must say, I do love the glow from this blush. Yeah, I'm going to say she's staying. Yep. Yep, she's staying. She's staying. So, even you know, my first impressions can change. And that's why we always keep it real. We always keep it raw, and we are always going to keep it relatable right here, over here on this channel. All right, next we need to do a lip. So let's do our Chanel lip. And we're gonna do the Ultra Tenue Duo in 154 Intense Caramel. I just forgot, I didn't do my lower lash line. We can't get, y'all can't let me get out of here without doing that. Let me do the lower lash line real quick. That is a fave of mine when I'm doing a smoky eye. And this is the new smoky, okay? So let's go in with pencil L, no, pencil S. Let's see where she is. Where'd she go? Okay, I don't see her. So let's use... Let's try T4. Right here. Just give it a little bit. And I'm going to go into with T2. There we go. Very, very nice. I think this look is perfect for an evening out. We're going to brighten our inner corner as well. And I'm going to use the T9 to do that. And to brighten the inner corner, let's use her. Ooh, she's pretty. You see, you just use a little bit, just give some interest. Gwen says she's already looking at Ulta Beauty's 21 Days of Beauty. And she already sees some things that she's interested in. I'm definitely going to do some content surrounding that. You know, like just give you guys, I'll probably just do a recommendations list based on products that I've used and based on things that you all have purchased in the past. Ooh, this is pretty. I like that. All right. All right, you guys. That's the eye look. Now it's complete. Let me, hold on. We got to keep her fresh. So we're going to put our little buttons back over her. What do we think, you guys? I think she's pretty. All right, let's get this lip on. Thank God I already bathed my kids, because, girl. You guys love it. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. We're going to do 162 Nude Brune as our liner. Thank you, Kat. Before I forget, my smile is from God. Kat always asks me. All right, that's the liner. I had a feeling. All right, and this is the Chanel Ultra Tenue Duo in Intense Caramel. I love, love, love these duos from Chanel, you guys. Let me put a little bit more on. I haven't worn this one in so long. This lip brings out the blush even more. Girl, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. No, I'm just kidding. It's so pretty. Oh, girl, what did I do to my under eye? I be using too much sometimes. Let me, I'm going to spray my brush with my Edam Mommy Water real quick so I can smooth out my under eye. I clearly went heavy. Sometimes I do that. The good thing is, right, is that makeup is just that. We can fix it. There we go. Yes, Melissa, you'd love this lip. It's the 162 from Chanel, the Ultra Tenue Duo. All right, here we go with the gloss on top. It's really going to amp it up now. Uh-huh. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. All right. And that is our look, you guys. What do we think? I must say I am loving my eye look. It is, like I said earlier, soft, subtle, and sophisticated. I really enjoy it. I think it's a perfect everyday. I think if you can get your hands on that palette, it's great for the corporate girl. It's great for the mom on the go. I think it's great for the Chanel lover. If you don't have any of Chanel's previous quads, then I think it's a great investment because the quads are $72 themselves. So you get 9 shadows for the $132 price tag, right? But it's currently sold out everywhere. So if it comes back, I will definitely repost it. And yeah, there's that. So we tried 3 new products tonight. One didn't start so well, but now I'm in love. So we'll see. I think she stays. She definitely gives something a little different than what we've got going on here. And it gives Ladies Who lunch. And I'm assuming that means that they got money, and we know that I need it. So let's call it in. Call it in. We believe in that. We speak into existence the things that we want over here. So I would like to end the week at 2,000 subscribers or more. And so in order for me to do that, I have to share, and I hope that you all will share me with your friends and your family as well. Remember that everything I use this evening is linked below for you to shop. This little shopping bag here has all the products that I've used tonight. If you want to shop it, you'll just click it and it'll take you right to the products without ever leaving the video. And I will earn a commission for that. What else? There's going to be a lot of shorts dropping on the channel, so please pop back in and check it out. Cece sent a gift. She sent a shining star. Sparkles. Thank you so much, Cece. I appreciate you for that. She also just sent me a flower, and I love flowers. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. If you all need anything link-wise or otherwise, please DM me here on YouTube. Send it in the chat below. Make a comment and or DM me over on Instagram. Would love to speak with you all. Let's give you a look at the final look. Here we go. Oh, I need to show you guys the jumpsuit. I'll show you the jumpsuit as well, and then I'll link it for you as well. Here we go. All right, you guys, remember, always keep it real, always keep it raw, always keep it relatable, and let's check out this jumpsuit before we go. Let me zoom you guys back out. Sorry about that. All right, this is the Spanx French ribbed jumpsuit, the sleeveless one, and it has easy access to use the restroom. This just pulls down when you go, and then you pull it back up, which I love. I love the texture and the weight of this as well. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this this coming season. So thank you again to Spanx for the gift. I really appreciate it. And she may be on sale. So I will link her for you all. Let me do that before I let you guys go. And I am a Spanx partner. So again, thank you, Spanx, for the gifting. And she comes in 12 different colors, you all. Cute, thank you. You can use my code Sunsaray times Spanx to save 15% off. If you've never used their website before. And what it'll give you is 15% off. And then if you spend $75 or more, you get free shipping. It does not work on sales items. All right. All right, you guys. So let me zoom you all in and I'll say goodnight. Remember, you guys, keep it real, keep it raw, keep it relatable. And until next time, which for my members is going to be this Friday, 11 a.m. PST. Unless I post otherwise, I'll be here waiting for you all and we will get into some makeup. Catch the shorts that are coming. Please share this with your friends and your family and have a great evening.